So it looks like fanny packs are back in. This right here is the Alpaka Bravo Waist Pack. Let's get right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desmond. I make content about tech and travel gear. And what we've got here is a great new bag from Alpaka. Honestly, I love their stuff, but this is the Bravo Waist Pack. And you heard it right, this thing is basically a fanny pack. So let's jump into the build quality, the design, and then we're gonna walk through what this thing can fit and some of the other features and functionality in this bag. So before we start jumping into the details of the bag, let's just take a quick look at it right here. This is the silhouette. Overall, this is a pretty small bag. I'd say it's relatively large though for a fanny pack, but that's a good thing because you can hold a lot. Now, when it comes to build quality, I think you're gonna expect pretty good things if you purchased anything from Alpaka in the past, but this bag itself is made from their Flux, which is a recycled nylon. I like it a lot. Honestly, their X-Pact is probably my favorite, but the Flux is totally fine. And then on the bottom, you're gonna find this ballistic nylon here, which is just great if you need to set this bag down on the ground. It's pretty sturdy. And overall, the bag right now is empty and it feels thicker and a little bit heavier than some of the other Alpaka slings that I've tested in the past. And I think a lot of it is just because of the material. This thing has a lot of padding in it, which is great. And it's a little bit thicker than some of the other Alpaka bags I've tested. A couple of other things to call out that are pretty standard with a fanny pack or a waist pack. We have a strap here, which also utilizes their mag lock system. I really like this. I think it's super convenient, probably one of my favorite ways to secure any type of strap. I don't think I'll be going back to your classical clip-in strap mechanism. And then we've got a number of different zippers and pockets that we're gonna walk through a little bit more in detail in a second. So let's head over and take a closer look at the bag itself. All right, so here we are with the Alpaka Bravo Waist Pack. As you can see here, this thing looks pretty nice. Like I mentioned, the Flux recycled nylon material, which is pretty cool. And then we'll take another closer look at the back. We have a zipper here. And then like I mentioned, this is definitely heavier and a little bit thicker than some of the other Alpaka bags I've tested in the past. And it's because back here, this is really thick padding. And when I open this up, you'll get an idea. And here's just a close look at the nylon strap. Nylon strap, we've got their mag lock system. Really nice magnets, love it. And then the strap here, I've got it secured pretty tightly because I do wear it like a fanny pack. But you could wear it like a sling bag if you'd like. It probably defeats the purpose of calling this the Bravo Waist Pack. So let's start walking through the bag itself. Let's start with the front pocket. What you can see here is these really nice weather-sealed zippers. Alpaka is just really well known for the quality of their zippers. This thing is gonna hold up really, really well to the environment. First pocket here, take a close look inside. We have that light gray kind of honeycomb material. All the X-Pack bags have the orange, but the light gray is really nice. And of course, inside you're going to find another magnetic keychain, which is cool. And since we've got it here, we'll give you a close look at that little handle. It's really thin, it's just nylon. I can't imagine it being very comfortable, but it's there and it's useful. So let's turn it over to the back. A couple things you're gonna notice: a clip if you wanna hook anything onto the bag, like a carabiner to clip bags or anything else. And then we've got a pocket back here. This is probably great for your wallet, a passport. If you're wearing this fanny pack style, this is gonna sit against your body. It'll be a great way to protect your things from theft. So something like an iPhone 15 Pro Max, just as a size reference, fits in here really well. So let's get to the main compartment of the Bravo Waist Pack. This zips wide open, and like I mentioned, those weather sealed zippers. And this thing opens really nice. It opens kind of like a clamshell. So if you have this on your waist and when you go to open it, you have full access to all of your stuff. And the nice thing is you've got that, like I said, light gray. interior, so if you have black products, they will show up really well. So let's just start at the front and move towards the back of the bag. So what you're gonna see here is the first flap. It's actually magnetic, which is perfect. This is a pretty good size. Again, iPhone 15 Pro Max for reference. Fits in there really well. And within this bag, you're also gonna see a couple of mesh pockets here for smaller gear. And then over here is the main pocket. This is the large compartment. And then back here is another little pocket that will actually fit a iPad mini 6. So let me go ahead and stick that in there. So just giving you a look, if you've got an iPad mini, this thing is perfect. It also says it'll fit a Nintendo Switch, and then also for size reference, this is a Steam Deck. Obviously much too large, so if you have something smaller, that'll still fit. Another thing to show you if you wanted to carry gear or cameras around, this is the Osmo Pocket 3 with the DJI Mic 2 and the carrying case. I can just throw that in there super simply. It'll fit the entire thing. DJI wireless mics. Just random things I want to throw in here so I can show you, but if I've got all that stuff in there, this actually still closes up really well. And again, it's just because of that bulbous shape. So take a look at the bag from the bottom, from the top, and overall, I mean, it holds that turtle shell shape relatively well, but in here we've got an iPad mini. We have a camera for vlogging or filming anything you need. I've got additional audio. I've got my iPhone in here, but I mean, these aren't things most people will carry, but know that you can if you need, and your standard everyday carry will fit really well in this bag. So that was a detailed look at the bag, and I mean, overall, this thing is pretty good. I will say, again, fanny packs being back, I mean, if you do any type of regular traveling to different cities, if you go to Disney World or Disneyland, or if you're just traveling a lot and you don't like things in your pocket, similar to myself, I usually use a sling bag or a fanny pack similar to this. This one is great because it actually holds a ton of stuff. What you can actually do with this, which is more likely than not my preference, is I will load this up with a bunch of these smaller tech peripherals like my iPad mini, action cameras, chargers, portable batteries, all into this bag, and then I will pack this into a backpack. And then when I make it to my destination city, I can take this out, empty all the things, and then I can carry this as a day pack as I explore. It's small, it's large enough to hold at least a action camera, so if I want to film and create content on the go, that's helpful. But anything larger, don't expect it to hold a Leica Q2 or like the new A7C-Rs or the A7C2s. Small mirrorless cameras likely won't fit in here really well. Maybe if you have a ZV-1, those like tiny little cameras, that'll work. But overall, this is pretty good, and it's cheap. I mean, comparatively, this is like $69 on the Alpaka website. I can leave a discount code in the description below, but for that price, this is a really functional bag, and I think the build quality, if you've ever purchased any Alpaka product, is fantastic. So overall, I would definitely recommend it if you're in the market for a fanny pack. The Alpaka Bravo Waist Pack is definitely a solid choice. So if you like this content, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. I will catch y'all in the next one.